Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Happy Monday. The foolishness. Okay. When I was scrolling social media and I came across, the edited out clip that they took out of the part 2 reunion of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I was like, oh, this right here is why Mel quit. I was like, I don't, child, look, Destiny is a despicable, dangerously deplorable individual. Okay, the amounts and the lengths that this lady went to for attention, a storyline, and a check is beyond me. And Tisha, you crooked too. Because you gave us some of the information. Okay. Now, look, first things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay. Make sure to like this video. Okay. And make sure to share it too. And y'all know the comments in the comment section and stuff. Now, look, there's other content up as well. We talked about the halftime show last night. Okay. We had a whole Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion recap. And I did not know about this edited out version when I did my recap. Okay. And of course, there's always other content up. Go watch that and stuff. But we're here for this. Okay, now it is currently 2 o'clock in the morning. And I wanted to get this done before I had to go to work on Mondays. So y'all can get it in the morning and stuff. I did not even put no lipstick. Okay, because I'm sleepy. But Destiny is a single white female kind of crazy. If you have never seen single white, when I know they remade it to a single black female version, I didn't watch that version. I don't know, but I watched the single white female movie. Destiny is that kind of crazy. Okay, you can't trust a person like that. You can't trust a person that creates narratives for no real reason. And we know that Mel has said that on her live that she did before she quit. When Mel went live and she talked about the episode of them supposedly her trying to groom Destiny or whatever. That part, when we watched part 2 of the reunion, that part had been removed. Now we had already seen that the description of the reunion part 2 had mentioned that. Okay, it had mentioned that. Well, they had redid it. Okay, and on my TV, on my DVR with Comcast Xfinity Cable, it says Kimmy and Melody argue over Melody's double standards. Sunny joined the cast on stage to hash out her issues with Destiny. Ken and Trisha set the record straight about her history with Martell. But before it has said Destiny discusses, Mel and Martell trying to groom her. So that was also, we had seen little clips of that or whatever. So when Mel said in her live that she was going off about the S of the reunion, she mentioned that we now see at least OWN did not air that clip. However, excuse me, with these apps, other services don't always cut stuff out when they're supposed to. Okay. Now, I'm not going to play it. But, wait. Between Martell. On Twitter and TikTok, the clips made its rounds. Now, the clip is a full, let me see. The part they cut out is about 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Now, what that means is that probably went on for like 20, 30 minutes. Because if they cut it down to less than 8 minutes, that had to be a long, drawn out conversation. Now, again, I can't fully play it here, but I'm going to let y'all know what to see it. We gonna watch enough. Okay. So look, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because we see Carlos talking to them. Okay. And you see Melody and Martell's face, like what is she talking about? Desperate, delusional destiny was saying, because Carlos asked her, what did you mean about saying, Mel and Martell, you could have had a threesome with them, or you could have been in a relationship of sorts. So Carlos asked her that based on something she said that aired during the season. This bird brain bitch, and I mean that disrespectfully, went on to say, well, there were conversations being had that I felt were inappropriate, and at times I didn't feel, I didn't feel safe. And I'm paraphrasing, but I'm saying what she said. Conversations about, what Martell wanted or whatever, and Anthony's Mel said that she would be open to threesomes with Martell and other women if he quit messing with Coleslaw. I'm like, and again, Mel and Martell looking like, what? Now the other cast ain't saying, they looking like, what? Destiny saying because Mel and or Martell or in group settings, they had conversations about their sex life. She said the only reason they would keep having those kind of conversations around me, and Mel will always say, well, you can spend a night when you homeless, rentless, we were lights off, for her to try to use and do it. It's beyond me. That's again, I'm gonna play a little bit, y'all, a little bit, because I want to get flagged.
A lot of conversations about certain things and acts that have happened, and yeah.
Now I don't know what kind of friends y'all have, but me and my friends have absolutely had conversations about our sex life. It don't mean anybody trying to groom anybody else. And the get to gotcha is how she's kind of putting it on Mel. Well, because Mel said she wants threesome. Now, Martell and Daphne then said, well, we wouldn't want threesome with you. And not only that, forget all of that. If Mel and Martell are married, and if they wanted to have a threesome, so what? That's their person. And the hard thing that people should know is you have to be careful who you trust your information with, because they can become delusional, crazy people that go on a TV show and use your information, your personal information against you, and then try to make it seem as if you're a groomer. Okay. Now I posted the whole clip on my IG. Okay, because you can't get flagged on IG on YouTube. But I'm saying I'm a piece it a little bit here. Destiny twisting and saying, yeah, at times, Mel and Martell, or no. Mel would say, oh yeah, you could spend the night. If I'm at my friend's house and it's late, I've been drinking or they've been drinking, you do say, oh, you could spend the night if you want to. When does that turn into you're trying to groom me to be with y'all? Now, Martell, little bald headed ass, is just as horrible and despicable because he was up there laughing. Now he didn't he did eventually say, well, no, that ain't, that wasn't, we was not trying to have a threesome with her and stuff. But still, you can tell Martell is in that girl ear to go after Mel and to sit up on this reunion stage and try to say that you did not feel safe and you was uncomfortable when Mel would say to you, if you want to, you can spend the night. Bitch, what? So you scared of Mel but not Martell. Because you still a real good friend with Martell. So you want us to believe that Mel is a groomer? Not Martell. You have no kind of issue with anybody except Mel, even though Martell is the one who wanted other women. You want us to believe that Melody Cherie Rogers was trying to groom you to be with her and Martell? When I tell you this is the worst kind of person to have in your life because she's twisting stuff. Now, I'm gonna play a little bit more. Hold on.
Yes. Oh. That but there would have been more openness to a threesome had Martell stopped cheating with.
Again, bringing up coleslaw. Okay.
Y'all were in a hotel room and y'all started having sex and your was in the bed next to you. Who talked about that? I'm sorry.
Now we don't know who was in the bed too, but Mel, like, who talked about that? What? The fact that each child, when people use your personal, secret, private life as a way to make you be a villain, bitch, what? I don't know how Mel didn't come across that table, that floor, that whatever, and mollywop Destiny. That's what I would have did. But Mel was like, girl, I don't know what you talking about. And if you did not feel safe around me, bitch, leave. Don't make it seem like me being friendly, me having open conversation as an adult about my life with who I thought was my friend, was me trying to groom you, bitch. I wasn't looking for no threesome with no damn body. Well, then as they kept talking, Destiny brings up a situation. Hold on.
There were conversations, there were situations where it is grooming. For you to have those type of open conversations with people consistently, it's grooming.
Now again, she not saying Martell grooming is male grooming. It's Melody who's grooming. Okay. Now as the conversation went on, she brings up a conversation she got from Tisha.
Girl, you are lying. Girl, you are not open to it. I've never. All right, well, let's run it. You know what? Did you not get on your knees and slap on a hook and a crook in the back of the limo on your 10-year anniversary in front of all these people? Did it happen? What does that have to do with it? Did it happen?
And guess where that information came from? Tisha. So apparently, allegedly, the core six, Tisha, Marceau. I'm gonna take this down now because we've had enough of that. I just wanted y'all to see what it was. Okay. Again, the full 7-minute, 45, whatever second clip is on my IG. Go watch it there, and then come back in and conversate. So what happened was when the whole grooming thing, threesome thing ain't work, she then went into, but then wasn't y'all in a limousine and you slobbed or licked or kissed on Martell dick in front of people? And she said, was you there? What do you, and if I did, what does that have to do with me grooming you or wanting threesome with you? You weren't even there, bitch. Okay. We find out during their 10-year anniversary. So if it was a 10-year anniversary, they've already been divorced for 4 years, which means this had to be maybe 8 years ago. Nothing recent, meaning that would have been before Destiny even knew Mel. So we find out that Tisha said when her, Marceau, and Martell was fussing at that fake ass adult day at the park, Tisha told Destiny this information because she said, I was upset. Hold on, matter of fact, child, let me add it in. Hold on. Hold on. Because Kimmy even said, how would you know that you wasn't even there? Kimmy asked the question about how did you know? I'm trying to fast forward to it. Let's get to Tisha.
Tisha, did you ever feel like I was grooming you and Marcel to have a threesome with me and Martell?
Talk about the inappropriate text that she sent to Marcel.
What?
Also, Tisha said, "Oh, Mel almost said, girl."
Inappropriate text. Yeah, talk about it. What inappropriate?
Yeah, what text, Tisha?
The text that I sent to Martell.
Tisha.
And she's busted. Okay, and she's busted.
Limousine situation. The whole situation, the limousine was Martell's idea. It was Martell's suggestion. He suggested that.
So Martell suggested something, but that makes Mel the sexual deviant. Let me explain. Again, during their 10-year wedding anniversary celebration, in the limousine where it was Marcel and Tisha, Kimmy and Maurice, and Martell and Melody, about 8 years ago. And Tisha just said, Martell suggested in the limo, you should, slob on my knob a little bit. Okay, I'm a married man. We all in here married or whatever. We all friends. It's my anniversary. Mel said, sure. Now, that's her husband. That's her man. Whatever. Okay? Whatever. However, Destiny used that by saying, see, you tried to groom them. You tried to groom Tisha, Marceau, and Kimmy and Maurice, because who would do that in front of someone unless they want them to join in and do some things? And I was like, look, y'all, I've lived a life in my 20s. And if that was 8 years ago, that was probably them, at least 8. Because again, I think they were married for 14 years or something like that or whatever. Either way, though, this was years ago that Tisha told it to Destiny. Destiny then used it here again. But let's keep shaming Mel. I was like, but even Tisha saying, well, Martell was the one that suggested she do it, and Mel just said sure. But what does that have to do with you saying she tried to groom you? The fact that she had no actual proof of groomation, no examples of groomation, besides saying when in groups together talking about relationships, whatever, she said Mel and or Martell would say what they want to do to make their life, whatever. If you've never had a man want to have those kind of conversations, if you don't have any friends that you don't do that with, that's on you. But I'm like, going that extra mile to say Mel was wanting to groom you and that you felt uncomfortable. She said, I felt uncomfortable when they would want me to come over. But you still be hanging out with Martell solo dolo. You still wanted Mel as a friend on the girls' trip. Who wants someone in their life that they're scared of? We found out earlier that when you was going through your divorce, you would leave your child with Mel to watch while you went and got massages and shit. So you left your child with a groomer? The inappropriate text. Tisha then said when Mel and Martell was first going through their mess with the cheating things, that Marceau would text Mel and say, hey, I'm praying for you and him to work it out. And she said at one point, Mel responded back and saying, you praying for me and Martell or just me? Tisha then said she felt like that was inappropriate for Mel to say, pray for just me. And Mel said, that meant don't pray for me and don't pray for us to work it out. Pray for me to be good. Tisha, you are just so self-absorbed. And not again, but again, that was old stuff again from years ago or whatever. But for you to tell Destiny that Mel sent Marceau an inappropriate text, and then again, she used what she get from Tisha, from Martell, and the fact that Tisha gave Destiny information that makes Mel look bad because she's upset with Martell, that don't even make sense. Now, if she said because Martell said what I was doing in the car with some dude back in college, he asked Mel to lick his dick in front of us, and she did it. But still, why give anybody that information who wasn't, girl, again, Tisha, you ain't shit either, ma'am. Again, y'all, go watch the clip that's on my Instagram, okay, at JayLeesCorner. I have the full clip there because I can't play it all here. I don't want to get flagged. Hopefully, the parts I play don't get me flagged. Um, but Tisha was wrong for giving that information to Destiny because the girl went and Kimmy said, "Who told you that? You weren't even there." And when Tisha then said, "It was me," I told her that because I was mad at Martell. Girl, the fuck. But even for Tisha didn't say, and I felt like Mel said myself, girl, again, that's Shania told y'all Tisha is the ops. Because if you pissed at Martell, why would you tell Destiny that Mel sent Marceau an inappropriate text? Why give her that ammunition? Because you met a Martell. That don't make no sense. And then when she explained the text, that well, no, because Mel said back, you praying for me and Martell or just me? And Mel said that meant don't pray for me and him because I'm over him. Like don't wish. And Mel, Tisha, and Kimmy and Maurice were all saying how when Martell and Mel was going through the issues, all of them were close at that point in time, and all of them were trying to help fix Mel and Martell. She said, Kimmy would reach out, Maurice, all of them was we would text and this and that and then this. But when Marcel would say, she said, I don't remember that, but I'm pretty sure if I said that because that meant I don't want him. So don't pray for me and him. Pray for me. Wish the best for me. Tisha used grimy too. Because why even bring up all that old shit that you tell someone who you know don't like Mel? Nothing you told her made Martell look bad because she knew Martell was the one who suggested Mel kiss his dick for fun in front of the group. And Mel did it. Look, I don't judge what married people do because I've seen, look, I've seen my friends do stuff back in the day. Okay? So I don't judge like that. However, the only friends I've seen do that are very close friends and it wasn't a big deal. And again, you're young or whatever, it wasn't no big deal. You don't do that in front of people you don't trust, but you feel like, you know what I'm saying? And if that has never came up from the folks who was in the limo that night, why would it come up from you, bitch? From you, bitch. So I feel like that's crazy. And to want to use that information to say Mel is a groomer. Yeah, she want to groom me and Tisha and Kimmy and maybe even Nell too. Now Nell and them said, no. I would tell you before when you'll be there to go home. Okay. Yes, Nell and them did say they have had conversations about sexual, but that's what keep people do in relationships. Maybe she don't know because she's not used to being in one. People in relationships, when you have friends, you do have sexual conversations. That's not grooming, bitch. It's called friendship and trust. The trust circle. You can't trust Destiny. I know things about my friends I would never disclose. I know things about enemies I would not expose. Not enemies, but people I'm not cool with no more. So I have enemies. I would never use that information against them because I need to check on a show and need a storyline. Delusional. Despicable. Now, Karla was like, I only asked this question because I don't know if Karla knew all this other stuff that came out because everyone looked shocked and everyone was kind of quiet and no one was backing up Destiny's side of things. That's why Tisha looked like, oh shit, that came from me. Oh shit. Kimmy was like, Who told you that? Because Kimmy probably know that was a private thing that she wasn't even there for. I think Kimmy thought it probably came from Martell, only to find out no, it came from Tisha. She is a despicable individual. Okay. As they're talking, Tisha says, I never worried about Mel or any of my friends with my husband. Never. Never. She said, even when he would text, she's like, I never was really worried about that. Mel was like, I have never flirted with, came on to anybody, no one's husband. And the only man I've ever came on to is my ex-husband. That's it. I have never came on to, did anything, nothing, only my ex-husband. And Kimmy, Maurice, Tisha, Marceau, all kind, and even Martell was like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She tried to make Mel look like a despicable grooming person, and you came out looking stupid. Because no one backed your theory. No one. Now, Martell, was he too quiet? Yes, he was. However, even he was like, nah, that's not what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it was. And then when Carlos also said, he said, knowing y'all for these past 7 years, I've never gotten a feeling from the core 6 that any of you wanted anyone else's person. Never. Each of them agreed. Martell, Mel, Marceau, Tisha, Kimmy, Maurice, all of them agree. Like, yeah, that's never been the thing. Never. The fact that she went so low in this reunion, I feel like that's when we saw Mel, social media wise, stop promoting, discussing anything love and religion. I think at that point she was done. And even on the clip that go watch it on my IG, she's like, she's like, I am flabbergasted. I am in shock that this even got to this place. And she's sitting there looking dumb because no one backed her play. Martell and Tisha got you looking stupid. And to say that you did not feel safe, but you're still hanging around Martell. You want us to believe that Mel is more sexually dangerous than Martell, the known cheater. Y'all can try and support that lady if y'all want to. Not, I mean Destiny. Y'all can try to support her, but when you go watch the full. And the fact that I was able to find the 2 clips separately and paste them together, and I posted on my IG because I can't, on YouTube or whatever, you can get flagged for that stuff. It don't really get flagged on IG, so it's on my IG. It's on my IG. Okay, the full let me go to it. The full thing. So I'm telling y'all, go watch it. And when you watch it, once you see the full clip, I just wonder, at what point does anyone say Destiny is a despicable person? Okay. So look. Is it there? Hold on. Child, where it go? Let me be sure it ain't get flagged, honey. Oh. So again, it's here. It's around there. Go watch it. Okay, go watch the full thing and comment where you see fit. Because I said, even though OWN removed it, even though OWN took out that part, it should be shown because she's dangerous. That's how she keep having folks on her side, because she do shit that don't get no airplay. And people look at her as a victim of males, whatever. And I'm like, no, again, no one's saying male perfect, whatever. But if male chose to get freaky with her husband in front of her friends, some people do that. But to use that how she used it is despicable. Period. And what I'm happy about is no one backed her play. No one backed her ploy. No one backed her plot. And Carlos was like, I don't see any of y'all ever wanting each other in the friend group. I've never got that vibe for y'all. And all of them agree. We jokingly always say that Marceau likes Mel or whatever, but I don't think anything ever will happen or if it has happened. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Mel knew from this situation, I can't come back to this show. I can't trust none of y'all. I can't trust you. I can't trust Tisha because Tisha giving her information that she uses to make me look bad. Kimmy Maurice is up at pissed for no reason. And again, I think she knew come next season, this would have been a conversation because let's not forget, y'all, they were going to air this clip until Mel went live and went off and said, y'all on some bullshit. Lawsuits. And they then took it out because we had seen the clip of it before. It was in the description before. Once Mel said, nah, not on my watch, they took it out. I think Mel knew they're going to try to have this be a part of next season. And she said, no, ma'am, not me. So now everyone has to figure out what they're going to discuss new season because I'm done. Child, look, Mel not perfect. I want to be clear in that. But seeing what devilish, dangerous, despicable deeds, okay, that Destiny did is insane. She should not be able to come back next season. This, y'all, that's the equivalent of when Phaedra told Portia Candy and Todd wanted to bring her back to the sex dungeon and take it. It's the lines there. And they also said that was stuff that Karla. You know what I'm saying? When you accuse someone of trying to do something to you, get you in line to be sexually open to their, you know what I'm saying, dirty deeds, the same way Phaedra ass did not come back after that on Housewives of Atlanta, she should not be back. That's why I said the clip needs to be seen so folks can see. And again, this also shows you how much shit be said in the reunions and get cut out. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Happy Monday. I will more than likely be live tonight at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So come around for have a good old conversation about that and whatnot. Y'all know, as always, other content up. So go watch the other content, child. And I will talk to y'all later on today. Okay, like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.